fuck? And so my camera just does not want to work. I don't know what to do, and it looks so much better with the camera instead of the webcam, and it just won't work. It'll go for like 10 seconds and then stop. I don't know what to do, y'all. And like, I'll post this video, like, because I know it's going to mess up eventually, and you'll see how shitty it is. It's shitty. So let's see. Oh shit, it's still working. Okay, so I'm gonna go with it. And so I've been doing some thinking, some actual thinking, because I am actually a lazy fuck, and thinking is difficult for me. But I've been doing some thinking, and I'm a little bit stressed out, a little bit relieved, but mostly stressed out. And I'm thinking about graduation, what I'm going to do when I graduate, and all of the things that I need to get done before I graduate. And it is a surprisingly short list, but a lot of things that are very involved. And so I need to get someone to move into my apartment. I need to prepare for my wedding. Gross. I need to find a job. Yeah, I probably need to get some clothes for that job. Not only for interviewing for it, but also for actually going to it every day. It's not even really that much. But preparation for graduation. This semester I have had a total of 5 group projects. I am taking 4 classes, y'all. 4 classes, and I have 5 group projects. That makes no sense whatsoever. Let's see if it's still going. Oh shit. Alright. Congratulations, me. And so I've been anticipating the end of the semester, and I applied for 3 jobs, like literally just today. The CDC has posted a whole bunch of jobs in my area, so I'm like, yo, let's get on this. And they posted that like last week, and so I applied for a microbiologist job, a biologist job, and a medical scientist, a medical scientist job. And so I think the one that I'm most qualified for is microbiologist, because that's really the thing, like, that's really what I've focused on in, I guess, my internships and in my study is, microbiology. And so I know how to do, PCR and qPCR and DNA extractions and bullshit. I know how to do things, and it's so weird because, like, I am so fucking nervous about getting a job where I have to do things that I already know how to do, because what if they just expect me just to know it and I don't remember a part of it and I fuck up and what's going to happen? Like, over the summer I was actually doing a whole bunch of qPCR and a whole bunch of DNA extractions. So A+ on the DNA extractions, of course, because that shit's fucking easy. But then I get to the qPCR, and for whatever reason, like, I fuck it up every single time I do it. Unless I have someone, like, over my shoulder watching me do this, like, aliquoting into the plate, I literally cannot. I cannot. Like, my curves will come out, like, literally, like, just, like, it's just a whole bunch of just lines just going straight across. There's like no curve whatsoever. It's just like jaggedies going just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just shitty. I just do a really bad job at qPCR, and I realize that qPCR is more efficient. It's probably more widely used in companies than regular PCR, which is the thing that I'm actually pretty good at. And so, I'm nervous about that. And so, yeah, I'm really trying to get a job. And I'm hoping that because I worked at the CDC when I was like 19, maybe they'll see that and be like, yo, so they actually know a little bit something about the CDC and how it works, even though I did not work in microbiology. I worked in the parasitic disease division in the administrative section. So, like, it wasn't even anything to do with fucking science. I was looking at packaging slips and orders, and I talked to some of the scientists there, but not really. I didn't really do any hands-on. I didn't even do any hands-off science, like, fuck. And so I'm just hoping that seeing the CDC, like, on my application, it'll just be like, oh, well, shit. And then see like, oh, internships, shit. Oh, look at those scholarships, shit. This is a smart, young individual. I'm hoping that's what's gonna happen, and it's just like, hired. Definitely probably not the case. But yeah, I'm really, really nervous about graduating, because once I graduate, I have no reason to be so behind on all the things that I want to get done. And I mean, so far, school has kind of been my excuse for feeling like a fucking failure, because I can always fall back on, well, I'm doing pretty good in school, even though I kind of am not doing the best I could in school, because I literally do not ever study. Like, I suck. I'm the worst. Last week, I had a test on Wednesday. I found out that this test was going to be on Wednesday on Monday, and was like, yo, maybe I should study, maybe. Didn't study on Monday, studied on Tuesday night, starting at 8 p.m., and went to bed at 12. It was like, nah, not even gonna, no, not even. And so, I get the grade back, and I'm like, 84, shit. And like, my fiance was like, when I told him that I didn't do so great on the test, he's like, 84 is like pretty good. And I'm like, nah, man, I got like a 96 on the last one, shit. And so, I'm just not a person that is super duper used to ridiculously applying themselves. Even though I'm a person that applies themselves more than the average person, I don't apply myself to the extent that I could. I'm not living out my full potential. There we go. So, let's see if it's still working. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. Something else I was thinking about is that I want to be a bodybuilder. That's something that I want to do. And so that's something that I've been putting off, because it's kind of it's not necessarily like a full-time job, but it is very time-consuming if you're doing it right. And, I would like to be buff as fuck, honestly. I want to be so fucking buff that you won't even be able to well, I want you to be able to recognize me. That's like a little too far. But I just want to be strong. I just want to be strong. And so like, I'm going to have to do like 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups and run 10 kilometers like Saitama. And I will be so strong. That's something that is weighing on my mind, is beginning that kind of regimen, because it's definitely going to be an entire like lifestyle change. Not only am I going to change the way I eat, like going on a diet, I'm going to change like fundamentally, this is how I'm going to eat for the rest of my life, or at least for a good section of my life. I'm going to have to change the way that I go to bed and wake up, because I am a lazy fuck and I will stay in bed all morning. Like, I will wake up at 9 and I will literally just lay on my side and tap on my laptop until like 12, and then get out of bed because I have to pee. Literally, that's the only reason I get out of bed. And then I'll go to bed at like 2 in the morning. Can't do that shit anymore. Really can't. I need to get my shit regular, like my literal shit regular, because I am not regular. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not. Speaking of shit, it was really weird, because like, despite all the stress and all these things that are going through my mind, I'm actually pretty happy. I'm like kind of content, and it's very, 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 very strange. I am not used to it. And in fact, maybe last month, I was walking from one class to the next, and I get this weird feeling in my stomach. And it feels like not cramping, but I don't know, like almost like butterflies. Maybe something similar. I can't describe it. It's like between cramping and butterflies. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta take a shit. Damn. Do I have to take a shit? Yeah, I'm gonna go take a shit. And so I'm walking to class and I start running. And when I'm running, I start skipping. And I'm like, what am I doing? And then I realize, like, my stomach doesn't hurt. I don't really feel like I need to take a shit. I need to dance. like because I'm happy. Ooh, guys, I have not been happy in so long. I literally did not know what it felt like, and it was mostly uncomfortable. Mostly just uncomfortable. Like even now, it's still a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not used to it. Really not used to it. But yeah, I am happy. It didn't even sound right saying it. I am happy. I feel like I'm gonna get like struck by lightning. It's just something that I never foresaw happening to me ever, really. Being content with my life, like that just seems something like so far-fetched that I could never even consider it. Like it would just, the disappointment of never getting it would just be, why even put myself through that? But I am at a point where I'm pretty content, and it's strange, and I'm gonna write it out. I'm gonna write it out, y'all, because I know it's like a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm getting used to it. So yeah, I'm content. I'm stressed out. I'm gonna be a bodybuilder. I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna get someone to live here because I will not leave my roommates paying like extra. And I'm gonna make another cup of tea. So I shall talk to y'all later.